Hello everyone, this is another India made 3D printing filament review, and this time it is NFIL 3D. I bought both of these filament from Amazon. This one is rPLA, that means it made from reusable PLA. This one is snow white in color, and this one is gray in color, that is cement gray, but that is high speed PLA. So I will unbox both of them and then I will show you. But one thing that I noticed, that although in Amazon it is like NFIL 3D PLA, but in box nowhere it is written their name or branding or anything. I don't know why, but that is the observation that I saw. One thing that I like is that it is sealed with uh, plastic kind of bag. You can see here on top of your main paper carton there is a plastic wrap and it is sealed properly, so packaging is really good from outside. Let me cut it open and then we can see inside. So this is the rPLA one and this is white in color. Here we can see they gave one sticker. I think I saw this logo in Amazon. It is logo of NFIL 3D, but nothing is written here. Put some other things. Oh, this is good. This is my protector kit and keep this spool after use. So this is really a good touch. As I told in my Numakers PLA video, that Numakers PLA's plastic bag, whatever they provide, that itself is Ziploc bag. So after using your actual filament, you can use that Ziploc. But in this case they gave separate Ziploc bag, but that is also fine. So you cannot keep the PLA after using normal plastic bag because moisture will go inside. So they provide this kind of Ziploc bag. That is really a good touch. It's really appreciated. And apart from that, they put one filament filter also. I think and that is 3D printed, I think. Yeah, this pattern is telling it is 3D printed, and this one is a filament filter. Basically I think you have to put your filament from this side and bring from this side, and it will help to clean up your filament. I hope there is some sponge inside it. Let me open it. Yeah, there is a small sponge inside it. So if you pass through your filament, if there is any dirt or anything in your filament, it will just clean it up. That is a really good touch. I'm not sure that how I can use or how useful that is. That I will test and I will let you know. This is really thoughtful thinking. There is a QR code also for register your product or to claim your warranty, and there are some QR code to give them rating in Amazon. And for user manual how we will use filament, there is one QR code as well. I will go through that QR code and I will see what it is telling. Apart from that, there is filament itself. Let me open it from the box. Yeah, this is the filament. You can see here it is properly vacuum sealed. That is also a good touch and really appreciated. And inside that I can see spooling quality. Although spooling quality is decent, I mean it is not bad. There is a little chance of tangle, but I mean still, I mean it is fine. Like it is not that bad. Let me cut this plastic bag open and then we can see inside. Inside you can see there is again another round of plastic wrapping. So packaging is really great. So they wrapped it with plastic, then it is vacuum sealed and they put it to paper carton, and then again it was plastic sealed. So there are kind of 4 round of packaging and sealing. That is really appreciated. I unwrap the plastic package, and this is the spool. So it is not bad, the spooling quality, winding quality, you can say. It's not that bad and not that good as well, so it is kind of decent. But there is no sign of branding in spool as well, so nothing is written anywhere. I don't know why, but yeah, quality wise, it is okay. It is looking same like other PLA filament. Stiffness wise is also like decent, not very steep or not very soft as well. Now let me see the another one, the cement gray. One immediate disappointment with this one is that they didn't give anything like sticker or filament filter or any kind of package bag for HS PLA, PLA HS. For this cement gray one, you can see this one. This one is premium HS PLA plus. With that, there is no extra baggage. No zip bag, no filament filter, or like no other extra stuff. Only it is like paper carton box and the filament. That is kind of disappointment. I thought that in every spool they used to give it, but they didn't give with the normal PLA like HS PLA. They only give it with the rPLA, or maybe like reusable plastic PLA. I am not sure why they didn't give with it. That would be a really great touch, like at least forget about the filament filter and all other stuffs, but one zip bag, whatever they gave with the rPLA, this kind of ziploc bag, this was really appreciated. So everyone should give such kind of ziploc bag. At least your packaging should be like that. This package itself you can put one ziploc bag, otherwise you can put one ziploc bag extra with it. So as they gave it with rPLA, I was really happy, but I don't know why it is not included in this cement gray normal PLA box. Other than the extra thing they gave it, it is like all similar the packaging wise. So first they put it to one plastic package, you can see it is wrapped inside a plastic package, and then they vacuum sealed with this, and they put it to paper carton, and again it is sealed with plastic. So that things they are all similar, both the filaments, in rPLA and PLA HS. And here you can see they put some instruction here that was not given in this spool. Here you can see there is nothing written here, but here they wrote some kind of temperature range and all that we will check. According to them, its temperature range is from 195 to 215 nozzle, and from bed perspective it is 50 to 70. That we will test and we will get to know. Now spooling or winding quality, definitely with the normal PLA, like normal HS PLA, that is very good compared to the rPLA. And you can see the difference. Obviously winding quality is good for this one. It is really appreciated that they wind it up or like spooled it properly in this way. Now let me test these two in my Bambu Lab A1, and then we will see the result. Now coming to print quality of PLA plus, that is in gray color. Here I printed on 3D benchy, and you can see it is kind of almost perfect. There is no stringing, and surface quality is also good. Apart from the benchy as well, I printed another one. This model is from Printables. It is modified version of benchy. and you can see this one is also very good looking and great surface quality. And I printed one rook for chess also. This one is with fiberglass plate, and this one is with normal PI textured plate. So you can see the difference of the bottom surface, the finish wise. The fiberglass one is very smooth, and it is normal textured PI sheet. Then coming to this chainmail, this one I the model I got from Thingiverse. So you can see this one is also, I mean, kind of perfect. And this surface is with the PEI coated textured plate surface, and this one is the top surface. But this print is also very good in quality. So quality wise, normal PLA plus is definitely very good in quality. There is very less stringing, and temperature range is also like around 200 to 210, something like that. Now if I go to a temperature tower, here also you can see it withstand like almost 240 also. There are very few string even in that high temperature, like one or two strings for like 230 or 40. There are some bit of sag in after 230, but if you consider like 210, 215, they are all fine. And as it is like high speed PLA, HS PLA plus, so you can see, I mean, for all the temperature it is like fine, and the quality is very good. For like, there is very minimal sagging at the edge, and that is also after 220 degrees Celsius. Up to 220 there is no issue. So quality wise, definitely that is very good for HS PLA. And there is another sample that I used to print for every filament, that is also very good in quality. Here you can see. Now coming to quality for rPLA, so this one is the benchy. First thing you can notice that there are lots of stringing. So basically this benchy was printed in 220 degrees Celsius, so definitely 220 is not very good for rPLA. As like I kept same temperature for um, these on also, so you can see there are lots of stringing. Other than that, that is fine, but I think temperature is too much for like 220. And that we can see from the temperature tower. This is the temperature tower for it, so you can see here. So there are lots of stringing up like only there, I mean, it is considerable below 205. So like 200 and 205, that is fine, but after that there are lots of stringing, and there are lots of like it is kind of very bad in shape, like for overhangs. So definitely it can't withstand the temperature after 205. But apart from that, if you print it like 200 or less than 200, like 195, 200 or something like that, so these parts is entirely printed on rPLA, and you can see these parts like surface quality and finish, they are all good. But only thing that I noticed, that there are some kind of impurity here and there. So in some places there are some kind of like black spot I noticed. Not only this piece, I noticed for the other objects as well. So you can see that like this one, this whistle is also printed there, but you can see there are some kind of black spot, and such kind of impurities is there. That is one main thing I noticed. Here also, this is the sample I printed with the rPLA. I mean, so there are two main things that I observed, that your temperature should less than 205, and there are some impurities. Other than that, everything is fine for rPLA as well. Surface quality is good, and definitely you can consider it for your next project if it is like functional part and all. This is the speed tower for HS PLA plus gray for NFIL 3D. You can see it is similar to other PLA filaments. If you print it in high speed, it will be like matte, and if you decrease the speed, it will be like glossy. Although I can find in like 200 it is little bit glossy, but these things I found only this filament, that NFIL 3D HS PLA plus. HS means high speed. I am not sure, I mean, what is the property for 200, but if you see here, when it is 200, then it is bit of glossy, then it turns to matte, and again it is going to glossy if you decrease the speed, that I found in this case. And there is another speed tower for rPLA, that is in white color, but I cannot see any difference for the speed. It is entirely matte for every color. I don't know why, but that is the observation I have for rPLA white. Now coming to verdict, first for gray PLA plus HS. So first of all, this one is very good filament, so definitely you can go for it comparative to the price point it gets. So like, there are actually two variant I found in Amazon. One is gross weight is 1 kg and one is net one is 1 kg. I bought net 1 kg variant. Gross 1 kg variant is bit cheaper, but I think if you calculate the math, it is kind of similar, gross 1 kg and net 1 kg. With that price, this definitely very good filament, the quality and all is very lot. I mean, there is very less stringing, and surface quality and smoothness, everything is good, so definitely you can go for it. Number two is packaging is also very good, and spooling is also good, so it will not tangle that much, and packaging is really good. Now coming to disadvantage, I didn't find con that much. Only thing is that, like, I mean, price wise also it is kind of similar, so I don't think there is any con that much. Only thing is that, like, they could provide some um, name of the company on the box, but that is their marketing, I don't bother that much. Other than that, I could not find anything that is like con and you cannot go for it, so it is a really good filament. Now coming to white one, obviously there is some cons, like there are some impurities. I found some black spot at the printing, and temperature also, like, you have to print it like 195 to 200, you cannot go more than that. Other than that, that is fine. And pro wise, like, there are many pros, like if you printing for functional part, obviously you can get it in cheaper price, so that is one very big pro, that for rPLA you are getting in cheaper price. And its packaging, spooling and everything is good, so definitely that is under pros. So yeah, definitely you can go for it for rPLA as well, but keep in mind that it should be functional part and you may get some impurities. And number two, your temperature should be around 195 to 200, that's all. Other than that, both the PLAs, like PLA HS and rPLA, they are great, you can definitely go for it. That's all in this video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.